Tater fixed the bus and he's all decorated for Christmas. And I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you are all getting ready for what can only assume will be the long weekend. Yeah, I didn't post anything yesterday. I don't know if you've been noticing, but in the background there's a painting I've been working on, so you might have looked over my shoulder and see the changes. But yeah, I'm working on that. I've been working on it for a while, and I decided that I was just going to chill, relax, and do some painting yesterday. I did a few other things. I didn't just paint, but yeah, I did that. And yeah, I'm not even recording it to put it on the other channel because I didn't want to deal with the cameras and setting it up, and I didn't want to deal with all that. I just wanted to relax and paint. So that's what I did, and I didn't do any videos yesterday. So I figured I'd do a quick, short one today. So I have an eye doctor's appointment. I got to go get ready for that as soon as I get out of here, and I got to go to the eye docs. And then tomorrow is the big day. Sit around and eat with some family and friends. So I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving as well. If you're going to be traveling, safe travels. I was scrolling around and of course all the Ryan Hall y'all and Max Velocity and all them, they have their big warning, snow, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna be buried in snow, we're gonna freeze, oh my god, watch it. And you know, they have their little maps, they're all divided up, and I was like, well, ours is white. What does white mean? Does that mean snow? Theirs is blue. What does that mean? Cold? What's the red mean? I don't know. But anyway, they had the map on, so I clicked on it, and I'm listening to all this stuff, I'm like, whatever, because it's like 63 today. So the big deep freeze and the big snow, not happening here, so I'm not really that worried about it. And then it's supposed to be 40s and 50s scattered throughout the rest of the week. So yeah, I don't know what the big colder than normal temperatures and all the snow is. It ain't coming here, so I guess lake effect snows and in the Midwest, I don't know. But anyway, those guys and their little warning, oh my god, big snow, and their little maps all divided up randomly. It's just horse shit. I don't even watch them anymore. I just stopped paying attention. They kind of get on my nerves with that shit. Even if you click on it and they start talking about, but it's just that map shit. Oh my, look out, big snow, winter warning. And then they got the map all divided, and you click on it, and it has nothing to do with anything. Fuck them. I'll look at my own weather. I don't need those clowns. All right, let's do a real quick. Tater, he got his cap fixed. It was an overflow thing. It wasn't the radiator, whatever you pronounce it, depending on what part of the country you're in. If you're one spot, it's a radiator. If you're another spot, it's a radiator. Any which way, yeah, it was just the overflow thing. So that's why the wax paper and zip tie worked. It really wasn't the pressurized part. It wasn't like it was on the radiator itself. But anyway, he ordered a cap. He got a cap, and he was at his spot in Texas. So the man got a place that he has is, you know, everybody says, why does he have to go to Texas to get his license and stuff? Because he's a resident of Texas. He's a resident of Texas. He has some of his stuff registered in Texas. He has the trailer registered in Illinois. He has something else registered in Arizona. He's got shit registered in, I don't know how many different, at least 3 different states. But he is a resident. You know how the nomads do. Some of them are residents of, say, South Dakota. Never been to South Dakota except one day to say, yeah, I was here. And then they never go back, but they're residents of South Dakota. And that's the way he is with Texas. That's where his address is, and he is a resident there. But anyway, so that's that. So he is in Texas. He's all decorated for Christmas. He had to put he got more of his tension rods. He had to put more tension rods up because the cats, and instead of going down in the cat box and then coming up and doing their little way they would come up out of the cat box and stand on that first level and jump over to the countertop. So yeah, they would take a dump with their litter scoops, and they would gather up all that litter in their paws and the pads of their paws, and then jump right over to the to the countertop. So he had to cage them up. But yeah, they're cats. They're going to be jumping all over the top. He's not going to stop them. But it's just, we wonder why he has, a sore in his lip, and he has respiratory problems and sinuses and everything, because he's got 4 cats in a bus with him, and the cat box, and the way he throws shit around and everywhere. And, even just watching the video, he's got his shoes laying there. They're not just put somewhere out of the way. You got that little hallway and a limited area to walk around, and he just throws his shoes wherever. So, like I said, you wonder why the guy gets sick, because he's a fucking hog, and he's got 4 cats shitting in a box and then walking all over his countertop where he makes his coffee and eats his gloppy ass old little kids menu. So that's pretty much it. He is now at the Texas Prison Museum, so that will be his next video, I am sure. He will tell you all about that as he heads to mommy's house. He got all his stuff done. I guess he's got his license for 10 years now. He doesn't have to worry about it. So he's got that all done, and he's got his LLC, so he can do this and taxes and everything. So yeah, he can do his business and buy land and all that other shit. I guess so. People can't look his name up. They'll have to find out the name of his businesses now. I don't know what his deal is. He still hasn't told us why he left Tater land. He said he was going to let everybody know all about it, but he's not talking. So I guess we will just see what's going on with the Tater as things develop. But until then, again, have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, friends. And again, if you are traveling anywhere, be safe out there. It's one of the busiest travel days. Just one of them. So be safe, be careful, have fun, enjoy a good sit-down meal, and if you watch football, a good football game as you digest, burp, and fart, and hopefully it's on someone else's couch. All right, guys, have a great one. No Thirsty Thursday tomorrow, because I got a couple places to go. So I will not be doing a live, but I will see you when I see you on the YouTubes. Until then, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.